I be on that kryptonite, straight up on that kryptonite. Who am I? Motherfucker. I be on that. I be on that.
You entered the office of your boss for 5 years with the files he requested. Sir, this is what you requested, as you placed the document on his table. Thank you, YN, he said and looked off the papers. I knew it. This brat is too much. He just bought a sports car last week and now he purchased another one. He doesn't know how hard it is to make a living. That's why it's just easy for him to spend too much. Your boss complained about his spoiled and road son named Jungkook. You're Kang YN, working as a secretary of the chairman of Jun Corporation for 5 years. But you've known the Jun family for a long time since your dad is the original chairman's secretary. You also finished your studies with the help of the chairman. So when your father said that he wants to retire and he wanted you to take his place, you immediately accepted the job. It's your privilege to work for someone who helped you and your family. You have experienced many trials and struggles in life that made you even stronger. You are a strong and independent woman. You fight for what you think is right. You also have high respect for yourself and you never allow yourself to be trampled on. On the other hand, Jungkook is a spoiled guy. He grew up that he got everything he wanted. He don't want to work because he knows his family was totally rich. His dad realized that everything Jungkook was doing was wrong. He doesn't seem to see the importance of other things and not appreciated simple things. All he knows is to spend money of his parents they work hard for. This is what his parents wants to correct. He doesn't want Jungkook to continue being like that. He wants him to learn about life. But no matter how many times he talked to him, it's like he doesn't care. The chairman thought he needed to act before it's too late. He knew only one person could change his son, none other than you. Since your family has been serving Jungkook's family for a long time, of course you knew each other. You can say that relationship between the two of you, it's like dog and cat. You are also against on what he is doing since he doesn't see and gives importance to his father's efforts just to give him a better life. While he also hates you because he thinks you are his rival for his parents' attention since they are close to you. Jungkook's dad thinks that he can use you to change his son since you are not afraid of Jungkook and most of all, the chairman trusted you. So basically, you married to Jungkook to teach him a lesson. At first, you don't really agree on that idea since you really hate him. However, there is the conscience in your heart. So you decided to help the person who helped you and your family unconditionally. The problem is Jungkook didn't agree, of course. What the chairman did, he put all his assets and property under your name to force Jungkook to marry you. Because of what the chairman did, Jungkook couldn't do anything else. Because if he doesn't follow, he won't inherit anything, and all the wealth, including the company, will go to you. The chairman knows it's unfair to his son, what he is doing, but this is the only way he can think of to teach his son a lesson. So to make this story short, you ended up of being married. Night after wedding, you enter the room of the house where you and Jungkook will live, when suddenly he also entered and laid on the bed. I will sleep here. They will sleep in the living room, he demanded. Excuse me? Who is the owner of this house? It's me, right? So I should be the one who decide. You know, YN, you have no shame. What exactly did you to my parents to get them agree to transfer all their property and wealth to you? You smile and say, actually, I'm a scammer. I'm sure that's what you're thinking right now. You know, Jungkook, maybe they thought I deserve to be their heir than you, since you have done nothing but spending money that you didn't work for. Excuse me, let me remind you, I have rights because I'm their child. Alright, fine, is that what you stand for? But Jungkook, sorry, you can't do anything since I already own everything now. To be fair with you, let's have a deal. Are you kidding me? I'm not low class to make a deal with just one of my dad's secretary. Oh, really? But remember, this low class woman who's standing in front of you now is the one who has everything under control now. Remember? Fine. What do you want? I will return everything I inherit from your dad. If, take note, if you learn to stand on your own feet. YN? Yes, we are married. But let me clear this. You have no right to tell me what to do. And also, I don't love you. Don't worry. I don't love you either. If you don't, then no problem with that. But don't ask money from me. As you walk going to the bathroom. Wait. What should I do? He asked. You turned around and crossed your arms. Work as the CEO of my company. I can address as the owner since your dad already put that company under my name. Are you crazy? Why should I work if I know that the company will also be mine one day? You laugh sarcastically. Why? Do you think I will return it to you just like that? Since Jungkook can't live without money, he really has no choice but to follow you to get all the wealth that's supposed to be him. Fine. What should I do? As I've said, you need to work as a CEO in my company. But how? I have no idea about that job. That's why I'm here. 5 years of experience in working with the chairman, I learned a lot. That's it? That's it. But, but you have to be serious about your work. Once you make the company's stocks high, even if it's just 1%, I assure you, I return everything I inherited. But if you can't do it, I'm sorry. All of that is mine. Fine. I want to start tomorrow so I can get all the wealth that's supposed to be mine. Perfect. I call a meeting with the board by tomorrow. But for now, I'm on the bed, you're on the sofa. Jungkook stood up angrily and moved to the sofa. He was just giving you a death glare since he didn't get what he wanted. Just wait until I own the company. I will definitely fire you, YN.
The next day.
We just end the call after talking with someone when Jungkook came and sat across from you. Where's my breakfast? He asked. Excuse me? My breakfast should be ready by 7. He chuckled and said, Mr. Jungkook, first of all, we don't have a maid here. So if you want to eat, there is a food in fridge, then cook for yourself. I have no intentions of cooking for you because I'm busy. Since you still have no job yet, I'll be the one who works so we have money to spend in our daily needs. Are you stupid? You have a lot of money. Why don't you spend it? Your mind blown up as you hit his head for calling you stupid. Jungkook, I still have pride and shame. How can I spend the money I know I didn't work for? You really don't know me. Well, one thing for sure, I'm not like you. As you walk to return to your room, you don't know that Jungkook is staring at you from behind. You are wearing a gym outfit, so he can see your curvy, sexy body. At exactly 9 a.m., we need to be there at the office, so double time, you added while walking upstairs. The two of you entered the office. From today onwards, this will be your office. In the first week, I will teach you how to do everything. After that, you will take care of everything. Remember, I will give you 2 months to raise this tax to fulfill I did what I promised. What if I did that? And let's say you returned everything. How about our marriage? Don't worry. After I returned everything, let's divorce. He followed his bros in confusion. Wait, you shouldn't divorce me since I have everything, and for sure, I will give you a reward after for what you did. Your smile and tap your shoulder. Jungkook, is money really the only thing that matters to you? I want to enjoy my life to the person I love, the one who can appreciate me or even a simple things. Remember, we only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. He was speechless by your words and wisdom. He thought that despite of everything you could have, you would still choose the simple life. The clock is ticking. Let's start. As you get and place all the documents on his desk. What is this? You can't go to the war unprepared. So before you do or will do a project, of course, you need to learn first. Study all that and summarize it. Yeah, it might take me a few months before I finish this. Simple. If you want to get the wealth and you don't want to spend a few months on those documents, don't make it fast and put what you're going to study on your brain. I need to go somewhere. I'll be back after 2 hours. If you have any question, list them and I will answer them later. After you left, Jungkook took his car key and threw it at the door. Fuck. Relax, Jungkook. You need to do this to get what belongs to you. Good morning, sir. You greeted the chairman after knocking and entered this room. YN, is everything okay? Is my son has been rude to you? Don't worry, sir. I can handle him. I'm really worried about your idea. I know Jungkook will really be angry with you. Actually, sir, my idea helped me so that he can force to work as a CEO like you want to happen. And the rest, I will take care of that. Thank you. Thank you, YN, for helping me. As you promised, you taught Jungkook as much as you could. And of course, it's not easy, especially you two are always bickering. I can't take this anymore. I don't understand a single thing here. You want to explode with anger since you have been teaching him for several days, explaining everything over and over, even though you are at home. You already made a module that has everything, so he can easily get it. You did that even though you were tired and lacking in sleep. Still, you can get angry with him. You have promised to your boss. If you don't want to learn, then don't! You yelled in so much frustration until Jungkook's eyes became bigger after seeing your nose bleeding. Yeah, why in? Are you okay? He said and took some tissue and gave it to you. That's when you noticed that you had a nosebleed. I'm okay. Just leave me alone. At that time, it was like something tugged at Jungkook's heart. The guy who didn't care about you suddenly felt very worried. He knows you also get tired and stay up just for his own benefit. He quietly returned to his table and took the documents while secretly observing you, who was busy wiping the blood from your nose. YN, you can rest for a while, but you just give him a death stare instead.
1 week later.
You're supposed to let him handle everything since the 1 week already ended, but because he asked you to teach him more in exchange that he will be serious this time, you agreed to stay by his side for 2 weeks. YN, finally I'm done! He was excited to show the summary he made when he saw you sleeping on the sofa while holding the project ideas you thought of for him to be used. He slowly removed the paper from your hand and looked at it. He realized that you are really serious about returning your parents' wealth because you made an effort to help him. During those times, Jungkook really admired you. Since then, you've noticed a big changes in Jungkook. He is serious about what he's doing, and his arrogance has decreased a bit. He also knows how to thank you even for simple things you've done. But of course for you, he's only doing that because he only wants to get back what he was meant for him. 2 months later, as if this time, you already go back to your job as chairman secretary. Jungkook also managed to stand on his own. His project idea has already been passed to the board, and if they like it, it's definitely his very first project that he will launch, hopefully. Jungkook always comes home late since he is very busy for the project he thought of. That's why you were surprised when he came home early tonight. YN, YN, are you going to sleep? He asked. I'm tired of finishing so much work today. Why? Never mind. Just take a rest. You're about to close your eyes again, but something is bothering you, so you get up and ask him. Okay, I know you have something to say, so tell me. A smile crept into his face as he sat on the bed and took his ATM card. Look, my first salary has arrived. I'm happy. Literally, for the first time, I can say this is really mine because I work hard for it. Are you happy? Of course. So stand there because I'm going to treat you a nice meal. No, you don't need to do that. But I want to. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have realized that it's better to be independent and not depend on my parents. Literally, you are happy with the outcome of your sacrifices because at least Jungkook learned a good lesson. Fast forward, Jungkook's project approved by the board. He successfully launched it to the public, and consumers really like it. And because of that, the company's sales increased by 10%. Congrats, you really did it. Jungkook just smiled at you and didn't speak. Basically, he didn't know how he would feel. He was happy because he proved that he can do a lot without relying on his parents. However, he was also sad because he knew that you were leaving him soon. YN? You don't need to return what you inherit. Yeah, what are you talking about? We agree. I have my word. By the way, I came here to let you know that your dad prepared a party for you later. You're going, aren't you? I'm not sure. I have something important to do. I'm happy to see you change, Jungkook. Actually, I really hate you before, but not now. During the party, Jungkook was restless and anxious. He kept on looking around hoping you came. He was calling you several times, but unfortunately, you can't reachable. Why is like something's wrong? His mind saying everything is okay, but his heart telling him the opposite. So he decided to ask his dad. Dad, is there a problem with YN? She was supposed to be here, right? Didn't she tell you anything? About what? She resigned from work. Jungkook stepped back in shock at what he found out. He didn't understand anything. At the time, he really wants to see you and ask you what the problem is. He left the party. He didn't care if that party was for him for his achievement. What's important to him now is he wants to see you and know the problem. But he didn't find you in the house. Instead, a letter, divorce paper that you already signed, and your wedding ring. Sorry if I lied to you just to make you change. Honestly, your dad didn't really inherit his property and will to me. It was my idea, so you can learn. And I can say that you really changed a lot, Jungkook. And I'm so proud of you. As I promised, I'm going to divorce you. I hope you continue to be a better son and person. Goodbye, Mr. Jungkook. Tears formed from his eyes. Many questions are playing in his mind like, why did you lie? Is it just that easy for you to divorce him? For how many months you've been together, have you not felt even a little feelings for him? Because if you will ask him, he already loves you. And lastly, where are you now? Because he wants to see you.